All right, guys, Truth Man here. Channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Ain't no simping over here. We dump, we move on, we accept that some of these women they just not interested in us. That's perfectly fine. Ain't no reason to fret, ain't no reason to argue, ain't no reason to go back and forth. Look, man, it be like that. They changed their mind about you. Maybe they always felt that way. They just had an agenda, or maybe they just had a change of heart. Wait, ain't no need to get mad at them. No need to get mad at them. I told y'all about what happened earlier with the ponytail. I just grabbed my brush, didn't argue, just grabbed my brush, put it up, and left. What I want to talk about today is what I'm noticing. Being out here, I be out here a lot, man. And I quit my red pill job, but I was there 8 months. And, I quit because we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I meant to talk about that today, but we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Jobs. We're going to get back on this jobs thing. But I quit because I looked at it like I'm working every day. I'm being forced to work every day. They had me coming out there every single day practically, 19 days in a row. But critique. I know damn well, excuse my language, that I did way more good and way more things right than all that criticism I was getting. Like, for instance, I have control all day long. There's something that happen and there'll be, people got to wind back down. If you work in jails, you know what I'm talking about. They'll come back in while they round up and act like I ain't had no control all day. I just got tired of that, man. I don't have time for nothing or nobody that can't see the good that I do, the talents that I have. I don't have time for nobody, A to Z. Nobody's excluded. If you can't see the good I do, the talent that I have, you can't show me no respect. If we can't fight or shoot, I'm going to get away from around you. But I'm not finna be out here fighting and shooting because I enjoy my freedom. I'm just going to get away from around those type, and I'm going to stay away from around those type. And if I know where those type is at, I'm going to stay away from that place. I got business aspiration. I got books I'm trying to write. I be on jamesedition.com. If you don't know what jamesedition.com is, if you ain't got no goals and dreams, don't go on James Edition. James Edition is for rich people and people aspiring to be rich. Don't go on jamesedition.com if you just a little job working sucker. These jobs ain't gonna give you the stuff they got on there. Unless you like a brain surgeon or a doctor or some CEO somewhere. You ain't getting the majority. They got yachts on there. They got waterfront property, all kind of stuff that I plan on having. But I'm noticing something about these women. What I'm noticing is that they are very, very, very superficial, even more than I thought. And it's like they don't know the difference between their real actual feelings and their superficial attitudes. And so you could capitalize on this as men. Here's the thing that anybody can get these women. I'm noticing. We talking about the things I'm noticing. If you dress nice, I notice the times I be dressed nice, they be watching. They be looking hard. They be liking pictures. They be watching. They be looking. Now, Facebook is just a bunch of haters, so you can't really go by Facebook. If you're a criminal and you dress nice, you'll get 100,000 likes. If you're a good guy or you outspoken, no matter what you do, the majority of your Facebook friends ain't gonna like your stuff. That's why Facebook, man, that's just use it for entertainment purposes only. Don't have no negative emotions because of Facebook. I'm telling you to deal with Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all this stuff, man. If you a guy, you gotta have a different approach. I'm noticing. You should be focused on working, building your money up. And once you build it up, now you start displaying your newfound status. That's what get their attention. You get women attention more when you ignore them than when you try to placate to them, try to play to, and try to meet their needs and satisfy them and all that other stuff. They pay more attention to you when you don't do those things. When you just focus on you. Get in the gym. Keep your lining up. Something I gotta do about it. Barbershops just just sitting there, just doing nothing for hours. It's hard for me. Pause. But they do be watching. You got the glasses with the tape on it. You got to get the money, get you some new glasses. You keep your hair lined up. Me, I like to keep my jaw shaved. I have my rough days, but I'm trying not to have too many rough days no more. Because I got to elevate. When you elevate, the universe will see that aura of wealth and abundance mindset, and will react by making you even more abundant. What the Bible say in the parable of the 10 talents? To the one that had 5 talents, give him 5 more. Paraphrasing. That's what it's saying. So the one that had it all got even more. The one that only had 1, he didn't have the mindset and the attitude that he needed to have. So his 1 was given to the one with 5. It was given to the one with 5. And the one with 5 ended up with like 10 or 11 talents. Just like it says, good soil shall produce a crop. The good soil, the mind, the good soil, the heart, the good soil, so produces crop. What am I saying? We don't got time to be arguing with these women. We don't got time to be trying to impress these women who not impressed with us to begin with. They have to be impressed with us on their own. Now, it's all right to get the impressive things and look at the impressive ways. Build your status up, go up levels. But for how some of us been catering and placating to these disrespectful women who out the side of their mouth always trying to act like you soft or something. But if you get the let me tell y'all something. This has been done to me. But if I unleash this beast, this fury that's in me, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. You gotta, when you know how you are, I have perfect control over my temper. When I start losing it, I remove myself. I remove myself. At that job, the stuff he was saying, I did not agree with it. And I thought he was showing favoritism and being a hypocrite too. Because you're supposed to have the same standard for everybody, not just for who you want. That's almost like wanting certain people to be the superstars instead of whoever the superstar, that's who the superstar. That's what that's like. And what if you a superstar and they trying to bury you behind the person they want to be the superstar? What do you need to do? You need to go to a new team. You need to move on. That's the way you do it. I mean, think about it, man. Just think about it for 1 minute. Let me think of somebody in the sports world. Let me think of somebody. There's so many examples. McCaffrey. Okay, McCaffrey, right? For the 49ers. He's an example of what I'm saying. So when he was with the Panthers, he was good. He could do everything he's doing now. But he was getting hurt. And it's like they wasn't valuing like the actual talent that he had. So he requested a trade. And what happened? He ain't get hurt no more. Saquon Barkley probably gonna be the same way, but hopefully not against my Packers. We're gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk sports probably tomorrow before all the games start. The Ravens play the Chiefs tomorrow. But let's see what time, 9:29. When he went to the 49ers, what happened with the 49ers? The 49ers went to the Super Bowl. In part because of things he was doing, matchups that he was demanding just by being on the field was opening up for other people. You can't and you shouldn't stay on a team that doesn't let you display and demonstrate the talent and the abilities that you have. See, for instance, I'm finna show you. I got so many examples with this job. Since I've been in corrections, I've been able to diffuse thousands of fights. Thousands. Even there, I've diffused at least 100 fights by the things I say to those guys. But we don't have audio, so it goes unnoticed. Like for instance, watch this. I've been doing a phone list since I've been there, right? I still had phone lists the whole entire time. I just did them different ways. So I had to tell those guys, and I don't normally like to say negative stuff about my coworkers, but the one particular coworker was acting like he knew everything that was going on, and he wasn't even there. Like, he worked a whole different shift. So I was forced to say, that dude don't know what's going on this dorm. He don't even be here. I said, how many times have you seen me and him on the same dorm for even more than 15 minutes? See, that's one of them places, right, where if they like you, they gonna listen to everything you say and take everything you say as if it's the reality. That's one of the drawbacks of that play. So if they like him, which they love that dude, everything he say, they gonna think that's how it actually is. But how would he even know? How would he know? So he had said some slick stuff one time before, and the guys was coming back one by one. Yeah, man, you shouldn't even do that. Ain't cool, man. He be snaking you, man, talking behind your back, blah, 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 blah. Right? What they don't realize is when you do that, and people listen to you, you sowing discord. Not only are you sowing discord, but you gonna form opinions that ain't even the truth. You gonna cause opinions to form that's not even the truth. So, with all of this, it's like, that's why people be quitting. That's why I quit. I don't got time for that, man. And I don't got time to filter through these broads to see which ones ain't crazy. I said from now on, I'm going to focus on what I need to do in my life. And I got to get choosing signals. And I got to just know. So the striking out will be less. Who has time to strike out all the time? So I'm going to focus on building up that status. Building my wardrobe. You want to get these chicks, man? I'm going to tell you, this always worked for me, even in my 20s. Just dress nice. Keep your hair looking neat. Dress nice. Especially if you got height. You got height and you do these two things, you're going to get attention regardless. If you're a shorter guy, man, dress your tail off and get you a nice car and have it looking slick too. Like whatever that may be, like depending on which women you like. If you like the more upscale, the more worthwhile women, don't get no gaudy stuff on your car. You can get some rims, you can get a little tint. That's perfectly fine for any group of women. But you can get some nice sounds in it. Play them songs that they like. You gonna eventually, you go through the playlist on YouTube, you're gonna eventually come across songs that they like. That's gonna get their attention. You get a new watch, new outfit, take some pictures. That's like, everything is about advertising and marketing now. Even relationships and dating. You gotta advertise and market yourself. And this is what I also noticed. If I could get these women with the wild beard, scruffy, just wearing anything, then I know I could get them not clean up. Be out here in a nice two-piece, some red bottoms or something, with a nice watch and a couple pieces of jewels, a necklace, 2 necklaces maybe, a diamond bracelet. Come on now. Not too much, but not too little. Come on, man. You're going to get their attention. Even if it's them asking you, so what do you do? What do you do for them? And everybody, like the hood dudes know this. Like this one dude was a jailbird, hadn't been out of jail in 5 years. And he had like hundreds of women on his profile that he was saying stuff to, getting on the FaceTime with, and then he starts showing how he dressed. I'm like, okay. Little light-skinned dude, gold teeth, dressed nice. He's like, man, you gotta get on the date naps, man. Man, that's how you gonna meet, these dudes. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Sometimes the best dating advice gonna come from Pookie. Pookie got a little simp in him though, but he got some good advice. Said, man, you gotta be fresh out here. Same thing I'm telling you. Same thing I'm telling you. Those are just some of the things I noticed, man. That you as men, we could literally take the approach where we focus less on what we say and more on how we look and how we act. You gotta be stoic out here, man. You gotta have that stoic look on your face. Look at your watch, no matter, even if you don't care what time it is, or you already know what time it is. You gotta have a confident, stoic look about you. Square your shoulders up. I know these things. I've been through these things. Sometimes I act dumbfounded because I be wanting to see what other people say, what other people think. And I Voltron it in, y'all, because I'm not the type you can't tell nothing. I'm the type that's going to listen to what you got to say, and I'm going to see if I can implement it. So get that beard line up. Get that front lining across your forehead and your scalp. You know? That's what it's about, man. That's how you gonna get them. You can really get them with just money. If look, but we ain't gonna even get into that. And then you decipher through them, like which ones you like, which ones is worth the time, worth the energy, and you build your rotation. My rotation, me personally, I don't want more than 3. 3 at a time. If somebody get dumped, I have a 3rd again. But that little monogamy, that didn't work. And I'm not mad at her, man. You know, she changed her mind about me. It happens, man. It probably happened because of how I was out here doing women in the past. You never know. But I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Boy, I just saw something lovely. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Twin Pyramids, all y'all. Charisma, every single one of y'all. All y'all encouraging comments. All of y'all just showing me that this is worthwhile. Like, YouTube ain't really letting me get the money like other people. I get a little bit, but it's still worth it, man, when I see the young guys, younger guys, even guys my age, that's just consuming the content and is building them up. Nobody should be depressed. If she broke up with you, move on. I don't care if you in your 60s, man. You can get these women. You can get them. You can get them. So even if you say, okay, I'm 65, and you just be one for 55-year-old, hey, look, man, if you watch porn, you already know. They still can go. They still can go. And you know what's weird? The granny porn, not to get all off in the porn, but the granny porn be like, it be like, the views be up there. Those be liking that, man. They like them all. They like the teen, they like the MILF, they like the granny. You know? So you just build your status up. Ignore them for a while if you need to. Like if you getting shot down a lot, just scale back, man. Just get you some polo shirts. Get you some Burberry. Get you some new cologne. Some nice shoes. Get that lining across the front right here with the little sharp edge right here. Line up your face hair. And just look stoic. Come in the room like you the best. Yeah, if you working a job, they might try to run you out of there. They might be intimidated by the vibe. Like, I remember I used to come in the room and they used to get quiet. They probably glad I'm gone. But yeah, man. You can get these women, man. One way or another. If you choose the pay route, hey, man. Or you choose the pay route or the mouthpiece route, whatever route you choose, man, it's perfectly fine. But I think that we all need to focus more on, if you're not a millionaire, that's a go. If you ain't got $1,000, that's a go. Get you $1,000. Keep it in your wallet. Watch where you go though, because these dudes, boom, they'll try to rob you. You start looking too good out here. See, in Milwaukee, I gotta be careful, like the things I'm saying. Like sometimes I like dressing down because I don't want to bring too much attention to myself. These dudes here be following people home. And you been and shot one of them and they come, well, Mr. Howard, I do recognize and I believe in the right to bear arms, but we still have to take you downtown. It's just common procedure. Man, nobody got time to be down there if I can help it. Then you get down there and they like, well, your judge is on vacation for 3 weeks, so your court date has been postponed. I'll be down there acting a fool like they do. Like, what do you mean? Man, how y'all got me in here, man? Boom, boom. I'll be kicking my door. Avoidance is the best policy. It's the best policy. I need to be around the upscale people. Whether they like me or not, I have a better chance at avoiding trouble being around the more upscale people with a little more money, a little more status to them. Go to the movies where they go to the movies. If I start seeing a bunch of hood people acting wild and stuff, I'll be like, oh, must not be out far enough. And I'll go even further. That's why I don't go to the Mayfair Mall. I don't go see movies there. No way. No. But dress nice. Don't be too cheap. Sometimes get that designer. If you gotta pay it in installments, if you gotta save it up, get you some Air Max sometime. You should have some Jordans or some Air Max. Or all your shoe, everything you... Look, man, spend that money sometime. Part of what money is for is to be spent. You don't spend it all, but sometimes, man, market yourself. If you know something is the fresh thing, buy you some of that. Like polo shirts. Polo always gonna be in style. Gucci always gonna be in style. But then you got the other ones, Burberry. You got what's the one? Prada. You know. Then you got the sports stuff. A nice Nike jogging suit with some nice jewelry on with it. I like to switch it up. Sometimes I like coming urban. Sometimes I like coming with the pretty boy. I bust out with the polo and the cargo pants or the polo slacks to match it with some K-Swiss. I'll bust out an Argyle on you. Them Argyles be hitting. If you want to look extravagant, man, You have an Argyle, man. Go to the gym, roll them sleeves up, some nice pants on, some Docksiders or some Chelsea boots. The winter time coming, I'm definitely finna get the Chelseas. This time I ain't had none, but this year I'm gonna have me some Chelsea boots. Some ostrich. Oh yeah. Then you come with the designer, man. Save up, man. You save about $2,000-$3,000. Then you can afford to go get you a pair of Balenciagas that you gonna wear on Urban Night. But be careful where you go, though. Be careful where you go. But anyway, that's just some things I noticed. If you want some more things I noticed about these women, you can get them. If they think you a bum, they think you broke, though. See, they think Pookie got money because the way Pookie dressed. Some of them do, man. They be in there for some heavy drug charge. But, yeah. That's some of the things I noticed. But anyway, keep commenting. I'll respond to your comments as long as they ain't disrespectful. Let me know what you think. And I even respond to some of the disrespectful. Sometimes you get low, I go lower. But make sure you hit the like button, share the content, and if you can, support the content. And all support is equally appreciated. Look, man, we got to start ignoring them more and focus on ourselves, building ourselves up. And the ones that don't respect us, this is what we do to them.